Okay, I'm here with Brad Scott from Good Games Canberra for the Legacy League Top 8 of the Canberra Legacy League. I'm Jacob from Sneak and Show, and this is Brad Scott. And thank you very much, Brad, for allowing us to use your store.
Yeah, no problems. We try to be accommodating to as many events as we can.
Yep, we're very thankful for that. And you've got a sale on at the moment?
Yeah, end of financial sale, end of financial year sale is running up until the end of Monday, and then we're going to be closed on Tuesday for stock take. So I don't know when this is going to be live for people to see, but if it's before Monday, you should definitely come down and buy all the stuff so we don't have to count it on Tuesday.
Yep. We're streaming live now, actually.
Oh, right. So people could actually.
Yep.
Oh, right. Well, yeah. So come down and buy stuff.
Right. And you do regular F&Ms? You do an early one and a late one?
Yeah, so we have two Friday Night Magics every week. One at 5 o'clock, which is just a $7 entry. It's 3 rounds. We get a lot of kids and stuff, anywhere from kind of 20 players to 40 players. Boosters for prizes, a bunch of random stuff. You know, if you win, you get 3 boosters, so it's not super serious.
Yeah.
Anyone can come and play.
Yeah, I F&M here regularly, and it's just really great. They have a fantastic community, a wide open space, lots of people can play. And the M15 pre-release is coming up. Did you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, I mean, we run 2 F&M, so I was going to mention the second one as well.
Yep. Oh, go for the second.
So 7:30, the second event starts. It's Swiss rounds, so anywhere from 4 to 6 rounds, depending on exactly how many players we get. It's a little more serious. The prize structure is top heavy, so it's basically store credit prizes for top 4. So that one, as I said, it's a little bit more serious. Can go a little bit late. Obviously, we start at 7:30, and if we're playing 5 or 6 rounds, you can do the math from there.
And then after that, occasionally you have casual drafts as well?
After that, if we get out players we want to draft. So it's not unusual for us to be here at like 3 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday.
So from Friday night, you do an early F&M starting at 5 o'clock.
Yep.
For little kids and whatnot, and you have 20 to 40 players with lots of booster prizes for everyone.
Yep.
Foils for new players are here.
Foils for new players.
And then you've got the late F&M.
7:30 event, yep.
Yeah, the 7:30 event with top-heavy prizes. And you generally get, 20 players with that?
Yeah, it kind of hovers around the 16 mark. So sometimes we're at the 4 rounds, and sometimes we tip into 5. So
okay,
plus or minus kind of 3 or 4 players around that 16 is the average.
And then after that, you have casual drafting as well if you get 8 people.
Assuming there are 8 people that want to draft, we run a draft after that as well.
That's a lot of Magic for Friday night.
Yeah, makes for a long day.
Well, that's great that you have this love for the community, and especially helping us out because we're helping you advertise, but we're not actually giving you anything for this. You're just doing this of your own volition, and you're part of the league as well.
Yeah, that's right. I did try and play in the league. I didn't go so well, but that's all right. We'll move on.
All right.
So for people wondering, we're actually sitting out the back in our staff room here, so we could be away from some of the noise. So you'll see we've got some lovely pictures of my nephew here behind us, and there's a fridge and a kettle, and we're in kind of a mess.
Yeah, because the stores are very busy at the moment, frequently busy with lots and lots of events for more than just Magic as well.
Yeah, so at the moment out there, we've got an X-Wing tournament going on. That's the Star Wars miniatures game. We got HeroClix guys playing. We've got obviously there's Magic guys out there, and there'll be some casual games of 40k, fantasy, whatnot.
Yeah, and you do all the miniatures, not just war games and X-Wings and stuff. But there's you said HeroClix. You've got what are some of the other? You've got Dungeons and Dragons miniatures.
Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, there's lots of role playing. But we've got War Machine, 40k, fantasy, board games, all kinds of stuff out there.
Yeah, whatever.
Pretty much.
You've even got the pinball machine.
Yeah, there's a pinball machine in the corner, which is a lot of fun.
Just a great store.
We have a pool table, but we can't get to it at the moment because it's buried under stuff.
But it's available for use.
It's normally available for use, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's great, Brad. We're probably going to cut live to the coverage now.
But what about the pre-release?
Pre-release. Oh, sorry, we didn't going to cut the pre-release. So we're
going to talk about the M15 pre-release, which is coming along in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
Friday night. Obviously, Friday Night Magics is normal. We usually don't draft on the pre-release night because there's not enough time to finish the draft before the first pre-release starts.
Fair enough.
So at midnight, we run side by side just a standard normal sealed pre-release.
Yep.
But we also run 2-headed giant. So you want to play in a midnight pre-release, you don't want to play normal sealed, bring a mate, play 2-headed giant sealed. So both of those events run simultaneously. Then straight after that, 5 a.m., second pre-release event. And then we'll have another event on the Saturday and 2 events, including another 2-headed giant on the Sunday. All our events are $45 entry, but $40 if you pre-register. Every match win is 2 boosters, so that's 2-headed giant as well. So it's 2 boosters per player, 4 for the team.
Yep.
If we get lots of players, we give away a box as a lucky door prize. We also do a really fun thing called bingo, where we give you some kind of criteria to meet each round, and the first person to meet that throws their hand up in the air and yells, bingo!
Yep.
And then I have a chart of different prizes. So if you get lucky, you win like a box. If you get unlucky, you might win a drink.
And you do something different to other stores that I know of. You actually offer 2 boosters per match win for every pre-release, not just the first one.
Yeah, all the pre-release events.
Yeah, well, that's great as well. You also do, so you do the 5 a.m. and then you've got the rest of the pre-releases, obviously, the rest of the weekend.
Check our Facebook page or our website.
And the other thing that's interesting about this particular pre-release is you get to play as Garruk. Do you know much about that?
I haven't read any of
okay, I think you get to choose between your sealed pool or playing as a planeswalker that ignores your sealed pool that has a silly set of abilities. I think he has 4 different abilities.
I'm going to have to read all this.
All right. Yep. Just one moment. All right.
I think that covers the pre-release.
That covers the pre-release, and we went through all the stuff in the store. And there's definitely the end of the financial year sale.
Yeah, going right now.
And you've got in store. Obviously, it's a great thing because you've got the food nearby.
Yep, food nearby. We sell drinks. We're one of the few game stores in Australia that has a coffee machine, which obviously gets a lot of use at 3 o'clock in the morning on a Friday.
Coffee machine,
9 a.m. on a Saturday after doing
you do pies as well.
Yeah, pies, sausage rolls.
You've got reasonably priced drinks, I'm going to say. And all the snack food and all the supply of things. Do you have Conspiracy Draft available at the moment?
We ran out of Conspiracy Boosters.
Oh, of course.
So our normal draft night, Tuesdays, we draft from kind of 4 o'clock. So people show up, hang out, play board games, whatever, until there's 8 people, run a draft. So the last couple of weeks have been Conspiracy, and there's nothing.
And you've just run out.
We'll get some more if we can.
Okay. And then you run Theros drafts on demand. I remember a while ago you used to do mix and match drafts. Remember Eldrazi Wake?
Yeah, we do random stuff like that from time to time. And I mean, we're trying to get more Magic events happening on the weekend as well.
Yeah.
Just every now and then. But obviously we run a lot of games and there's only 4 weekends a month. And
you can only fit so much on there.
Yeah, even in our giant store, there's only so many games we can have going at a time.
Yeah, I've seen your calendar. It's chockers. And it's always on the wall as well, so people can just walk in and have a look.
On the wall, on the door, on the Facebook
page.
People should definitely like us on Facebook, and then they'll be kept in the loop.
Oh, and you're streaming your Let the Dice Flow?
Oh, my podcast. So for people who are interested in podcasts, myself and my buddy Luke, we have a weekly show called Let the Dice Flow. Again, you can find us on Facebook, you can find us on iTunes. Basically what we do is every 2 weeks we pick a new game, we play that game and we talk about it. So we have one show where we just kind of chat, round table, we don't edit it, it's just nice and casual. Kind of like this, but without the video component.
And you hit high note recently. What was that? I saw you posted on Facebook.
We were number 1 in the other games category for a while. It only lasted for a couple of hours. But I mean, we've got 20 or so. No, we aren't gonna have 20. We only got 12 episodes. All 12 of our episodes are in the most popular top 100 or whatever on iTunes.
So it's definitely a good show.
So we think people are listening. And continuing to listen.
All right. Well, if that's all, then we're going to cut to the streaming
people
now.
Want to watch the Magic?
Yeah, probably want to watch the Magic.
Alright, well, I suppose that's probably more. I should, get back to work, because there's a store out there and stuff going on.
Yeah, alright. You're the only one
here. I'm the only one here.
Okay, well, we'll let you go.
Alright, thanks
very much, Brad.
No worries, mate.
Take care.